3 years and
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Midday Prime. I'm Gautam Roy and over the next 1 hour we'll get you all the updates from around the country and the world, be it the latest on the political seesaw that we taking place in Madhya Pradesh, where of course now Chief Minister Kamal has resigned, or the latest on the coronavirus outbreak in the country as well, where an all-out effort is being made to curb the spread of the virus. But first, our big news of the hour. Unprecedented measures announced by Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray to contain COVID-19. All offices, schools and shops to remain closed in Mumbai, Nagpur, Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad till the 31st of March. Only essential services to function in these cities. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal submits his resignation to the governor ahead of the floor test. Kamal government was in minority after 22 legislators supporting Jyotiraditya Scindia resigned. BJP Legislative Party will be meeting in the evening. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan assures in the Lok Sabha that there is no case of community transmission. All steps are being taken to arrest the spread of COVID-19. 2012 Delhi gang rape and murder, convicts hanged in Delhi's Tihar Jail after Delhi High Court and the Supreme Court reject last-stage attempt of a plea by convicts' lawyer in night hearings. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says justice has prevailed. And COVID-19 death toll in Italy goes past 3,400, overtakes that of China, where the virus originated. After China reports 0 new local transmissions for the first time since the outbreak. Trump endorses anti-malarial drug chloroquine for treating COVID-19. Well, first up, all the updates from the COVID-19 outbreak as India puts up a battle against coronavirus. We must remember to do 5 things to help stop the spread of the deadly virus. Wash hands often, cough into the elbow, don't touch the face, keep a safe distance. If feeling sick, stay at home. Well, extraordinary measures have been initiated in Maharashtra, which has the country's highest number of laboratory-confirmed COVID-19 cases at 44. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has announced all offices, shops will remain closed in 4 cities that include Mumbai, Nagpur, Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad. Only essential services will be functioning in these cities. Let me go across to my colleague Shishir Shelar from Mumbai joining me. Shishir, extraordinary measures being taken by Uddhav Thackeray, but just tell us what all did he say that led him to decide that this is what needs to be done at this stage to contain the spread of the coronavirus?
Well, absolutely, Gautam. The Maharashtra government have taken this decision to stop many services in 4 metro cities, which includes Mumbai, Pune, Pimpri Chinchwad and Nagpur. Now, of course, as far as the numbers are concerned from these cases, the corona positive numbers are concerned from these cities basically is increasing day by day. And keeping this in mind, the government have taken this decision to close down the major services in the city. But obviously, the essential services will continue here. The railway, metro and the bus services will continue. Apart from that, the grocery shops and the banking, the banks will also be operating in this entire section here. The government said that the government offices will work with a 25% workforce in the offices. So obviously, whichever important essential services are concerned, government have not stopped it, have not closed it. But apart from that, many private offices and other installations have been told to close down immediately. When this closure will continue for till 31st of March, government will observe the decision, entire situation in the entire 4 metro cities there, and then later on will take a decision. Well, currently, if you look at the numbers of corona positive patients from these cities here, the maximum numbers come from the Pune and Pimpri Chinchwad region, and then from Mumbai and then Nagpur also. And that's the reason because we have seen the lots of populations and crowd we have seen in these entire 4 metro cities. And keeping that in mind, the social isolation is most important. Social distancing is most important factor that government is focusing on. And keeping that in mind, the government have taken this decision. so that people can be, they can stuck at home also and cannot move out, will definitely stop the cycle of coronavirus in these entire 4 cities here. And that's the reason government have taken this decision. But government have also said that in future, if the number increase, the government may take some of the tough stand. But currently, except the essential services, all other major services will be closed till 31st of March in these 4 cities.
Right. So people have been advised not to move out, and people also will be advised not to visit these cities either. And will there be any kind of
details here that we also got details here that the state board have taken a decision to cancel the exams from 1st to 8th standard.
Okay.
So this is the exam time now. Most of the schools conduct the exams during summer. But just now we got from the Education Minister, Varsha Gaikwad, she said that the exams from 1st to 8th standard of state board have already been cancelled here. And from 9 to 11th standard exams will happen after 15th April. That's what the decisions she have taken here. So this is as far as the state boards are concerned, because the government have also said that some of the exams have been postponed here. But now, especially the students from between 1st to 8th standard of state board, the exams has been cancelled.
Right. But should this be considered some sort of a lockdown, Shishir? Because can people, if they really need to, still visit these cities, or citizens of these cities, can they move out as well?
Well, as far as government is saying that people should not move out, if it is completely necessary, then only they can come out of their homes here. But as far as the movement are concerned, has not been restricted, and that's the reason. As far as the train services concerned, buses services are concerned, will continue as per the schedule here. So there was no restriction on the movement per se by the government directly, but the government is actually requesting people not to move out here, and that's the reason government have said that if we stop these services, it will create a panic. And that's the reason they do not want this situation to happen here. And that's the reason they have requested people that follow these rules quite strictly here. Be at home. If it is not required, they should not move out from the houses. And the government is actually taking all the precautionary measures as far as the medical help is concerned, as far as the quarantine facilities are concerned, the isolation facilities are concerned. Government is working on it. But currently, the government is also seeing that there has been some of the increase in numbers of corona positive patients, and keeping that in mind, they have taken this positive, these measures here. But one more thing, Gautam, I want to tell you here that government today has said one thing, that nearly 5 patients were found positive. Currently, the numbers of corona positive patients in Maharashtra is 52, out of which the 5 patients have been tested negative here, because these people have been admitted in the hospital. They have been conducted 2 important tests in the last 24 hours, and they have been found negative here. So basically, government have said that at this point in time, if we take ample correction measures here and the important steps, then we can cure the corona. It's not completely, but at this point in time, it seems that at some extent the government is actually
yes,
trying
but
to help people.
Shishir, will measures also be in place to seal off these cities to outsiders?
Well, that has not been cleared yet. Whether people, because most of the people, especially the domestic travelers, will continue to travel in these cities here. But even for them, the government have created checkpoints. For example, a domestic airport concerned, be it Mumbai domestic airport, Pune domestic airport, the government have put in place the authorities there so that all people can check here. Because just now in the morning, when we had a discussion with the state health minister, he said that they have been instructed to airport authority also to check all the people coming from all the countries here, even if those countries are not included in infectious diseases list. In spite of that, people coming from, especially the international travelers, they should go through all the checkpoints.
Let's hope that these measures prove to be effective, at least to the 31st of March. There have been closures, extensive closures that have been announced by the Maharashtra government in 4 cities of Maharashtra. That's Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur and Pimpri Chinchwad. We'll have to see what other measures are put in place across the country as well. Already the PM has called for a Janata Curfew on Sunday. Now, extraordinary measures have also been announced in the case of Delhi. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has informed that about this in a recent tweet, that all shopping malls to remain closed. Only shops of essential services such as grocery, medical shops and vegetable shops will remain open. Excuse me. Let me now bring in my colleague Nitendra Singh for more on this. Nitendra, you've been keeping an eye on the situation as it's evolving in the midst of this coronavirus outbreak, and now more and more stringent social distancing measures are being announced, closures are being announced. How do you see this exercise progressing in the entire overall goal to curb and combat coronavirus spread?
देखिए गौतम, सरकार की जो केंद्र सरकार की जो दिशा निर्देश था उसको धीरे धीरे सभी राज्यों ने अपनाना शुरू कर दिया, क्योंकि ये बहुत जरूरी है। अभी महाराष्ट्र ने कदम उठाया, उसके बाद दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री ने बोला कि सिर्फ मेडिसिन और जो आवश्यक जो सामान है उनकी दुकान खुले रहेंगे, उसके बाद बाकी चीजों को क्लोज करने का उन्होंने एक तरह से घोषणा कर दी। इसी तरह से महाराष्ट्र ने भी किया और बाकी दूसरे स्टेट भी धीरे धीरे इसको लागू कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जिस तरह से केस बढ़ रहे हैं और उस केस को रोकने के लिए ये तमाम ऐसे कदम है जिसको उठाना पड़ेगा। प्रधानमंत्री ने जिस तरीके से आह्वान किया है कि आप जनता कर्फ्यू को आप सही तरीके से पालन करें, अपने घरों में रहें, तो ये बहुत जरूरी है कि चेन को तोड़ना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि जो अब तक केसेस आए हैं वो संक्रमित देश से आए लोगों को हुए हैं या उनके निकटवर्ती परिवार के सदस्यों को हुए हैं और वो समाज में न फैले, इसलिए इस चेन को तोड़ना जरूरी है। और इसके लिए अगर सब कुछ बंद करना पड़े और लोग घरों में रहें, आवश्यक वस्तु की जितनी सप्लाई है वो बहाल रहेगी, चाहे मेडिसिन हो या फिर दूध हो या फिर राशन की दुकान हो, वो सब खुले रहेंगे। बाकी चीजों के लिए आपको घर के अंदर रहना होगा। अगर आप एक हफ्ते तक 10 दिन तक घर के अंदर रहेंगे, परिवार के साथ रहेंगे, तो निश्चित तौर से इसके संक्रमण को रोकने में कामयाब होंगे कि यही वो तरीका है जो दुनिया भर में अपनाया जा रहा है। और अगर आप सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग को पालन करेंगे, फ्रिक्वेंटली अपने हाथ को साबुन से या सैनिटाइजर से साफ करते रहेंगे, तो निश्चित तौर पे इस बीमारी से लड़ने में हम कामयाब होंगे। गौतम,
नितेंद्र, क्या ये बिल्कुल साफ तौर पर कहा जा सकता है कि अभी तक जहां भी कोरोना वायरस गया है देश में वो शहरों तक ही सीमित है, और अगर इस तरह के बंद को इन्फोर्स करना होगा, लाना होगा, तो फिर ये शहरों तक ही शायद सीमित रहेगा और ये जो फहरिस्त है शहरों की यही शायद और बढ़ेगी?
बिल्कुल, शहरों में भी गौतम घरों तक सीमित है। बहुत ज्यादा अगर देखा जाए, जितने भी अभी तक केस आए हैं, अगर 20 राज्यों में अब तक ये केस पहुंचा हुआ है, 20 राज्यों में वही लोग हैं जो विदेश से आए हुए हैं और जो संक्रमित देश से आए हुए हैं, और उनमें भी जो आए हैं खुद हैं या फिर उनके जो फैमिली के मेंबर है, परिवार के क्लोज मेंबर है, उनको हुआ है। तो अब मोहल्ले में भी नहीं गया है। एक आध दो केस छोड़ कर दिया जाए, चाहे वो केरल हो या फिर ये उत्तर प्रदेश का जो आगरा का केस है, वो सिर्फ अपने दोस्तों पार्टी जब उन्होंने मनाया तो आसपास के लोगों में फैला, तो मोहल्ले में नहीं गया है। अगर मोहल्ले से बाहर तो दूर की बात है, अगर इसको हम यहीं तक सीमित कर दें तो बिल्कुल ही कहीं नहीं फैलेगा। और इसके लिए जरूरी है कि ये तमाम जो कदम उठाया जा रहा है वो कारगर होगा। अगर शहर को बंद कर दिया जाए और लोग घरों में खुद संयम से नहीं निकले, घरों से अपने परिवार के साथ रहे, एक हफ्ते एक तरह से मान के चले कि वो छुट्टियां बिता रहे हैं अपने परिवार के साथ, वैसे भी जिस तरीके से आपाधापी है जॉब को लेकर के, बाकी चीजों के लेकर लोग घरों से बाहर रहते हैं, तो एक तरह से छुट्टी मना सकते हैं, घरों में रहेंगे, परिवार के साथ आनंद बिताएंगे। तो इसको एक जो चेन है उस चेन को तोड़ने की बात हो रही है, क्योंकि जितने भी ICMR के साइंटिस्ट हैं, वैज्ञानिक हैं या फिर डॉक्टर्स हैं जो एम्स के हैं, वो तमाम दुनिया भर के स्टडी करके ये बताएं कि इस चेन को तोड़ दिया जाएगा तो निश्चित तौर पे इसके फैलाव को, इसके प्रसार को रोका जा सकता है। और यही वो तरीका है जो दुनिया भर में अपनाया जा रहा है। और भारत नहीं चाहता है कि ये अपने नागरिकों में ज्यादा फैले, और अभी तक कामयाब रहे हैं गौतम। भारत की जो जितने भी स्टेप है, जो प्रिवेंटिव स्टेप है, उससे भारत कामयाब रहा है। और बहुत ही कम केस भारत में कोरोना वायरस को लेकर के है, क्योंकि दुनिया के अगर फिगर को देखा जाए, आज इटली में देखिए सबसे ज्यादा डेथ रिकॉर्ड किया जा रहा है, चाइना से ज्यादा डेथ इटली में हो रहा है, और सैकड़ों की संख्या में लोग संक्रमित हो रहे हैं। तो ये एक सबक है, और हम उस सबक को पहले अगर सीख लें और उसको आजमा लें अपने पास, तो निश्चित तौर पे एक दुनिया के लिए भी मिसाल होगा कि देखिए हमने अपने संयम से, अपने संकल्प से, जिस तरह से प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा, और लोग अगर खुद इसका पालन कर लेंगे तो एक दुनिया के सामने एक उदाहरण भी होगा, एग्जाम्पल भी होगा, और इस भयावह जो बीमारी है उसको रोकने में हम कामयाब होंगे।
और इसके साथ ही जब इस तरह की रोक लगेगी या बंद होगा, तो नितेंद्र, क्या इरादा ये भी है कि टेस्टिंग का जो प्रोटोकॉल है, जिसमें अभी तक सिर्फ संक्रमण के लक्षण दिखाने वालों की टेस्टिंग चल रही है, उसको भी और व्यापक किया जा सकता है?
बिल्कुल व्यापक किया जा सकता है, और ICMR इस काम में लगा हुआ है। ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस है, एक तरह से चल भी रहा है। रैंडम सैंपलिंग की बात हुई थी, वो 1000 सैंपल लिए गए थे फरवरी से लेकर मार्च तक, और उसके बाद और भी एक्सपेंड किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि जिन जिन एरिया में, जिन जिन स्टेट में ये संक्रमण फैला है उसके आसपास के कई घरों को भी रैंडम सैंपलिंग की तैयारी है और उस पर काम भी चल रहा है, क्योंकि देखने वाली ये बात है कि जो लोग आए हैं वो कहाँ ट्रेवल किए हैं। कम से कम 50,000 से ज्यादा लोगों को कम्युनिटी सर्वेलेंस पे रखा गया है और उसके बाद उन पे नजर रखी जा रही है कि 15 दिन 14 दिन का जो इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड है उसमें अगर कोई लक्षण दिखता है तो उनको जरूर एक तरह से पकड़ करके रख करके इलाज किया जाएगा। अगर इस दौरान नहीं किसी में लक्षण दिखता है तो ये माना जाएगा कि कम्युनिटी ट्रांसमिशन नहीं हुआ। इसलिए 50,000 से बड़ा सैंपल है जिसपे सर्वेलांस पे सरकार ने रखा है और एक बड़े कदम है। भारत सरकार का जो इंटीग्रेटेड डिजीज सर्विलांस प्रोग्राम है वो बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है। गौतम, मैं बताना चाहूंगा अपने दर्शकों को कि वो ग्राउंड लेवल तक जो स्वास्थ्य कर्मी है रहते हैं और घर भर पे नजर रखते हैं। जितने भी इमिग्रेशन से लोगों का डिटेल्स मिला है जो बाहर से आए हुए हैं, दूसरे देशों से आए हुए हैं, उनके तमाम जितने लोगों का पे नजर इन कर्मचारियों के जरिए रखा जा रहा है। उसके अलावा वो किन किन लोगों के संपर्क में आए उन तमाम लोगों को ढूंढ ढूंढ के घर घर तक जा रहे हैं और घर में जाकर के वो पूछ रहे हैं कि आप कहाँ से आए थे, किससे मिले थे, कब मिले थे, क्या कोई सिम्टम तो नहीं है। तो इतना व्यापक अभियान चल रहा है और स्वास्थ्य कर्मियों को जरूर सैल्यूट करना पड़ेगा कि वो घर घर जाकर के जिस कोरोना वायरस से दुनिया डर रही है वो उसका सामना कर रहे हैं और घर घर जाकर के इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा अभियान है। वो दिखने में हमें दिख नहीं रहा है, लेकिन क्योंकि मैं करीबी से नजर रखा हूँ, मुझे पता है इस चीज का कि इंटीग्रेटेड डिजीज सर्वेलेंस प्रोग्राम बहुत इफेक्टिव है और वो लोगों तक पहुंच रहा है।
चलिए, उम्मीद करते हैं कि all these measures that are being taken will have the impact on actually curbing the coronavirus, and by the end of the month and perhaps into the first week of April we will see the results as well in terms of the reduction of the number of cases that we're currently seeing going up in India. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment, Nitendra Singh. Okay, now the total number of active coronavirus cases in India has risen to 171, including 32 foreign nationals. One case each has been recorded from Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Puducherry, Chandigarh, Uttarakhand and West Bengal. Maharashtra has the country's highest number of laboratory confirmed COVID-19 cases. Total number of 19 persons have been cured and discharged in the country as well, while 4 deaths have been recorded till now. The central government has instructed staggering of working hours to draw rosters for 50% staff to work from home on alternate weeks till the 4th of April. All ministries have been asked to install thermal scanners in government buildings. Ministries have been asked to discourage the entry of visitors to government offices as well. Visitors and temporary passes have been stopped with immediate effect. And Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan assured the nation today that all tests being done for coronavirus are absolutely scientific and correct. He is replying to a question in the Lok Sabha.
There is a very well-defined protocol and scientific advice about who needs to be tested, and this is as per the advice of the scientific experts, that you see someone like, say, somebody has symptoms, he has a travel history, then all the symptomatic cases, then all the contacts, and you know, we have informed you earlier also, we are doing a very detailed contact tracing. I can say with perfect and utmost confidence and authenticity that whatever tests we are doing on whom, they are with perfect scientific advice. So no one in this house should have any doubts about that.
And the health minister has also said that India is carrying out its own research to find a medical solution to coronavirus threat. Replying to a question in the Lok Sabha, the minister assured that India is in touch with research progress in other nations as well.
We are in regular contact with the World Health Organization, the regional director of WHO for the Southeast Asia region, and also with the Director General of WHO in Geneva. And as per our information, I don't think there is any need for any apprehension about the suspect type of, you see, there are a lot of things roaming around. We are focusing on our country right now. And whatever research is needed, which is being done all over the world, we are also in ICMR proceeding with all those research activities. We are in touch with all the scientists all over the world. We were the first country in the whole world. On 8th January itself, we had a technical expert group meeting in our ministry. We started working on that. And from 17th, we started all those screenings on the airports. I can assure this House that we are in touch with everything that's going on the research front about this, and we are trying to use every good information for the best use of our countrymen.
In the wake of the coronavirus outbreak in the national capital, metro authorities have issued an advisory. The advisory urges commuters to use the rapid transit network only when essential and unavoidable. Metro also asks people to maintain social distancing while travelling in the metro bogies. There will be random thermal scanning of passengers, and anyone with fever or anyone who's observed to have any symptom of coronavirus infection will be referred for medical tests and quarantined to the authorities. Also, trains may not stop at such stations which may be overcrowded, so that the expected distance of 1 meter between passengers can be maintained. The Metro advisory urges the general public to deal with the global health crisis with patience and cooperate with authorities to mitigate its spread. Now, considering the next 12 days is crucial for the curbing of the spread of the coronavirus, the Odisha government has imposed restrictions on the entry of devotees to all places of worship in the state, including Sri Jagannath Temple. Let's now take you across to Prakash Javadekar, NB Minister, who's addressing right now.
घर में ही रहना है, कहीं बाहर नहीं जाना है, ये जनता कर्फ्यू है और इसलिए और 5 बजे घर के सामने आकर थाली या घंटी बजानी है, तो मुझे लगता है लोग बहुत मन से इस सारे कार्यक्रम में शामिल होंगे, क्योंकि यही तरीका है और आने वाले 2-3 सप्ताह तक ये सावधानियां बरतनी पड़ेगी, तभी जाके हम मात दे पाएंगे और ये लोगों को समझ में आया है।
सर, इससे एक तरह से देखें तो पूरे दिन जब लोग घर में रहेंगे तो एक तरह से इसको लेकर फैलेगी और मुंबई में जिस तरह से एक बंद की बात कही गई है, दिल्ली में भी सारे बंद करने का ऐलान किया गया, तो तमाम जो फैसले किए जा रहे हैं तो दरअसल ये एक जनता इससे जागरूक रहे, इस तरह से देखा
नहीं, ये तो जनता जागरूक होगी, घर में अच्छा संवाद होगा, अच्छा खेलो। मैंने तो घर में गिल्ली डंडू और कंचे और लट्टू और सब मेरे यहाँ है, तो मैं खेलूंगा।
एक तरह से आप संदेश दे रहे हैं बच्चों को कि वो घर में रहे, मनोरंजन करें
और भारतीय खेल खेले।
तो बिल्कुल प्रकाश जावड़ेकर।
There you saw Union NB Minister urging people to follow the advisories that are being issued by authorities, and especially the clarion call that has been given by Prime Minister to observe social distancing to the maximum possible, stay at home as much as possible, and of course take part in the Janata Curfew that the Prime Minister has sought from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sunday. Now, considering the next 12 days is crucial for the curbing of the spread of the coronavirus, what has happened in Odisha? Well, the Odisha government has imposed restrictions on the entry of devotees to all places of worship in the state, including the Sri Jagannath Temple. No devotee or tourist will be allowed to access any temple, mosque, church or gurdwara from Friday till the 1st of April in order to ensure social distancing. All exams have been postponed. Salons, beauty parlors, tourist centres have all been ordered to shut down. Isolation facilities have been arranged in all district headquarter hospitals and medical college hospitals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had recently appreciated Odisha's efforts to fight the deadly coronavirus. Now, as a second positive case of coronavirus was reported in the state on Thursday, the Andhra Pradesh government has issued a stay-at-home notice to all those who returned from overseas and decided to keep all major temples, including Lord Venkateshwara's abode atop Tirumala, closed for devotees to contain the spread of the virus. Places of worship belonging to all other religious faiths will also be kept out of bounds for devotees. while the state government has ordered cinema theatres and malls to stay shut till the 31st of March starting Friday. Already, all educational institutions have been asked to remain closed till the end of the month to check the spread of the disease. And the Delhi government has also on Thursday ordered the shutting of all restaurants in the national capital till the 31st of March amid the outbreak, but it is said that takeaway and home delivery services will remain to be on. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said non-essential government services will be discontinued from Friday, but essential public services will remain open in the national capital. The government has also banned social, cultural, political gatherings with more than 20 people. According to the LG's office, there will be fine on spitting in public places and the rule will be enforced strictly. The Kerala government has announced a 20,000 crore rupees financial package to tide over the health crisis being faced by the state. The multi-crore special package includes 500 crore rupees health package, 2,000 crore rupees loan and free ration. Consumers would be given a month to clear their electricity and water bills, and film theatres would be getting an entertainment tax waiver. A string of 1,000 low-cost hotels providing food at 20 rupees will be opened across the state next month. And reports are also coming in from Jaipur that an Italian tourist who was treated for COVID-19 and later shifted to Fortis Hospital in Jaipur has died of a heart attack. Our correspondent Vishal Baristo is with us now from Jaipur for more on this and giving us more details. Is this death now being ascribed to the coronavirus, Vishal? Because this person was cured and then he died.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Gautam. No, the authorities say that he was very much cured and he has died due to a cardiac arrest. This is what the authorities are saying. And meanwhile, let me tell you, breaking news just coming in. Curfew has been imposed in Bhilwara and the authorities are asking all the markets to be closed down because a doctor in a private hospital, he has tested positive. Now, this is very dangerous, Gautam, let me tell you, because till 1 and 2 level, it is up, we can take care of it. But when it spreads to the level 3 and level 4, that means it is spreading in groups and communities, that becomes very dangerous. And when a doctor who is in contact with a lot of many patients, now this is very dangerous news that is coming in from Bhilwara. So definitely the authorities will have to take all charge. Meanwhile, all the education institutions, including schools, colleges, universities, they have been closed down. The exams of Rajasthan boards have been postponed till 31st of March, and after that only a fresh date would be announced. And also, let me tell you that a couple who was traveling from Spain to Dubai and from Delhi, they had traveled to Jaipur by road. They have also tested positive and they have also been quarantined at the SMS hospital. So definitely things are getting bit difficult for Rajasthan as far as coronavirus is concerned, despite all efforts being made by the authorities. And the Prime Minister's appeal to the nation, especially to observe a Janata Curfew, is also taken very well, and people have decided to stay home unless it is not very much required.
Right. And do you think that measures such as the one that have been now resorted to in Delhi as well as in Maharashtra, in the case of 4 cities, could be extended to some cities in Rajasthan as well? You're saying already curfew in Bhilwara has been imposed.
Well, certainly, because we have to take the precautionary measures. Level 1 and 2 is not that much difficult to counter, but level 3 and 4 is very, very dangerous. This is what has happened in Italy, and Italy succumbed to the level 3 and level 4. So that is why the authorities are worried lot. I mean, let me tell you that the church service of Sunday has also been suspended across Rajasthan, and meanwhile, the Lent, which is the 40 days of fasting and prayer before Easter, day of Easter, they have also been suspended. So all precautionary measures are being taken. Temples, churches, they have all been closed down, and the people are being asked to stay in home isolation unless it is very much required. Then only they should come out. But this news from Bhilwara is very scary because a doctor has been tested positive and he was treating a lot of patients. So lot many efforts will have to take place as far as Rajasthan authorities are concerned. Gautam?
Well, certainly a contact tracing will have to be done in the case of this doctor who might have come in touch with a number of patients, and then they would have gone on into the community as well, the larger community, and that of course is a huge case for concern. Let's hope that these contacts are traced swiftly, and all these measures that are being put in place in different parts of Rajasthan to curb the spread of coronavirus do prove to be effective. Of course, people are key to this effort, and they should observe maximum precaution. Vishal, do you see that happening around you as well?
Well, certainly, because the streets are not that much crowded, though there was a lot of panic before the Prime Minister's message, and people had crowded the vegetable markets and also the Russian shops to hoard all they could. But after the Prime Minister's message, all has calmed down, and now everything seems to be normal. But precaution is better than cure, and this is what we need to. And meanwhile, as I answer your question, Gautam, let me tell you that the couple who had tested positive on their way from Spain, Dubai, to Delhi and finally Jaipur, they have also been put into home isolation.
Into SMS hospital in quarantine, and along with them 2 drivers and 4 hotel staff, they have also been put into home isolation. So their contact has been traced, but Bhilwara is a big challenge at hand for Rajasthan authorities.
Well, let's hope that they manage to surmount that challenge as well and combat it effectively. Right now, curfew being imposed in Bhilwara seems to be the way to go, and then of course contact tracing, that will have to be done extensively and very exhaustively to get to the bottom of this entire issue as to how many patients and other people did the doctor come in contact with who's now tested positive of coronavirus. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment, Vishal Buristo. Okay, now National Pharmaceuticals Pricing Authority of India, which is the NPPA, has informed that the government has created a WhatsApp chatbot on Corona, which is MyGov Corona Help Desk. The people can get response to their queries related to Corona through WhatsApp from the number 90131 51515. Again, I'll repeat it, 90131 51515. And film director Rohit Shetty and many other film stars of Bollywood have come together to spread awareness on coronavirus through a video message, which was also shared by Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on his Twitter account. Take a look.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन। देश में फैल रहे कोरोना वायरस से कई लोग अब तक संक्रमित हुए हैं, जिनका इलाज भी चल रहा है। लेकिन इन कुछ नियमों का पालन करने से हम इसे फैलने से रोक सकते हैं।
अपनी व्यक्तिगत स्वच्छता पर ध्यान दें। साबुन और बहते पानी से लगातार अपने हाथ धोते रहें।
छींकते और खांसते समय रुमाल या टिश्यू से अपना मुंह ढकें और फिर उसे किसी बंद डब्बे में फेंक दें।
अगर किसी स्थान पर हाथ धोने की सुविधा ना हो तो अल्कोहल आधारित सैनिटाइजर को अपने हाथों पर मलें।
ऐसे समय में किसी भी तरह के फैट डाइट्स का पालन ना करें, बल्कि अधिक मात्रा में पौष्टिक आहार का सेवन करके अपनी इम्यूनिटी को मजबूत बनाएं।
अनावश्यक यात्रा से परहेज रखें। बीमार लोगों से कम 1 मीटर की दूरी रखें।
बच्चों और बुजुर्गों का खास ख्याल रखें, क्योंकि इनके संक्रमित होने की संभावना सबसे ज्यादा है।
सार्वजनिक स्थानों पर भीड़ भाड़ न बढ़ाएं, जितना हो सके घर में रहकर काम करें।
बिना हाथ धोए अपने आंखों या चेहरे को ना छुएं। अगर आपको खांसी, बुखार या सांस लेने में दिक्कत हो तो किसी के संपर्क में ना आए, तुरंत डॉक्टर से मिलें।
ऐसे मुश्किल वक्त पर जरूरत है हम सब एक साथ मिलकर एक अच्छे नागरिक की जिम्मेदारी निभाएं, ताकि इस वायरस से डरने के बजाय सावधानी और सतर्कता से हम इससे लड़ सकें।
सुरक्षा के प्रति हमारा एक कदम कई जिंदगियां बचा सकता है।
अगर हर एक नागरिक इन नियमों का पालन करके अपना योगदान दे तो साथ मिलकर यकीनन हम इस खतरे को टाल सकते हैं। स्वस्थ रहें, सुरक्षित रहें।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Now, amid the political turmoil in Madhya Pradesh, what has happened is that Kamal Nath has resigned as Chief Minister and submitted his resignation letter to Governor Lalji Tandon. The decision came a day after the Supreme Court ordered the Madhya Pradesh Assembly Speaker to conduct a floor test by 5 p.m. on Friday, which is today. Addressing a press conference before going to Raj Bhavan, Kamal Nath announced his decision to quit. Now, the Apex Court had on Thursday ordered the Madhya Pradesh Assembly Speaker to conduct a floor test by 5 p.m. today. Late on Thursday night, Madhya Pradesh Assembly Speaker N.P. Prajapati had accepted the resignation of the remaining 16 MLAs. Okay, let's take you across to my colleague Deepak for more on what is happening now in Bhopal. Deepak, what can you tell us? What can we expect next now that Kamal Nath has resigned before the floor test could be held according to the order of the Supreme Court?
बिल्कुल गौतम, जिस तरीके से अब जो फ्लोर टेस्ट की स्थिति है वो कहीं भी यहाँ पर बनती हुई नजर नहीं आ रही है, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से देख सकते हैं कि कमलनाथ कैबिनेट ने इस्तीफा दे दिया है और जो फ्लोर टेस्ट होना था वो कैबिनेट का ही होना था कि क्या कमलनाथ सरकार के पास बहुमत हासिल है या कमलनाथ अल्पमत में है। तो ऐसे में जब उन्होंने राज्यपाल को इस्तीफा सौंप दिया है तो फ्लोर टेस्ट की ज़रूरत ही खत्म हो जाती है। वहीं अगर दूसरी चीज़ देखें तो जिस तरीके से कमलनाथ ने आज प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर अपने इस्तीफे का ऐलान किया, वो कहीं ना कहीं एक बहुत प्रत्याशित घटनाक्रम नजर आने लगा था तब से, जब से कि कल रात में 12:30 बजे करीब जब जो विधानसभा के स्पीकर हैं एनपी प्रजापति, उन्होंने उन 16 विधायकों के इस्तीफे मंजूर किए जिन पर ये पूरा दारोमदार टिका हुआ था। उसके बाद ये कंफर्म हो गया था कि अब कमलनाथ सरकार के पास कहीं भी बहुमत साबित करने की कोई स्थिति नहीं बन रही है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी वैसे ही अपने विधायकों के लिए व्हिप जारी कर चुकी थी और साथ ही उनके सारे विधायक उनके साथ नजर आ रहे थे। 106 विधायकों की परेड वो पहले ही राज्यपाल के सामने करा चुकी थी। 16 तारीख को जब ये विधानसभा का सत्र आहूत हुआ था उसी दिन वो परेड करवा कर जा चुकी थी। तो ऐसे में जो कमलनाथ सरकार की स्थिति थी वो 92 का जो आंकड़ा है वो पहुंच गया था और यह प्रत्याशित माना जा रहा था कि कमलनाथ आज अपने इस्तीफे का ऐलान कर सकते हैं। हम सुबह से ही इसका अनुमान लगा रहे थे और अंतिम में 12:30 बजे के लगभग यही हुआ कि कमलनाथ ने अपने इस्तीफे का ऐलान किया। पूरी प्रेस के सामने उन्होंने पहले अपने 15 महीनों का जो कार्यकाल था उसके बारे में बताया और उसके बाद उन्होंने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को पर अपनी सारी ये जो राजनीतिक स्थिति बनी है उसका ढीकरा फोड़ते हुए इस्तीफा दे दिया। लेकिन जिस तरीके से माने मध्य प्रदेश में जो ये जिस तरीके से कह सकते हैं कि एक लंगड़ी सरकार या बैसाखियों पर जो चल रही थी सरकार, क्योंकि समर्थन से थी, जो बीएसपी के विधायक हैं, एसपी के विधायक हैं, निर्दलीय विधायक हैं, उनके समर्थन पर थी। तो ऐसे में मध्य प्रदेश के लोग जो थे वो बहुत चाहते थे कि एक स्थायी सरकार यहाँ पर हो और अब जो स्थिति बन रही है, जब तक कि अगले इन 22 सीटों पर जो चुनाव है उसके अलावा 2 अन्य सीटें हैं जिन पर उपचुनाव होंगे इनके इस्तीफे के बाद, तो ऐसे में अब जो है जो बीजेपी के पास पूरे आंकड़े की बात की जाए 106 विधायक होते हैं, 104 का आंकड़ा बहुमत का है। तो अब जो स्थिति बनने वाली है कहीं ना कहीं ये देखना होगा कि क्या राज्यपाल लालजी टंडन खुद बीजेपी को इनवाइट करते हैं कि 106 विधायकों का दल आपका है, आप समर्थन पत्र हमें सौंप चुके हैं, उसके बाद आप आकर सरकार बनाने का जो गठन का जो न्योता है वो राज्यपाल उन्हें देते हैं, या बीजेपी फिर आकर यहाँ पर दावा करती है।
Right, Deepak, just stay with us. We're also going across to Shailendra in Parliament here in Delhi to find out more about what kind of an impact has it had on the proceedings there, this development in Madhya Pradesh. Shailendra, what can you tell us?
जहाँ तक लोकसभा और राज्यसभा की कार्यवाही का सवाल है, मध्य प्रदेश के घटनाक्रम का एक तरह से देखें तो इस पर कोई सीधा असर नहीं दिखाई दे रहा। और हम जानते हैं कि आज प्राइवेट मेंबर बिल है और सुबह लोकसभा में देखने को मिला कि प्रश्नकाल में तमाम महत्वपूर्ण सवालों के जवाब दिए गए और उसके बाद जो अन्य विधायी कामकाज है उसे आगे बढ़ाया गया और जनहित से जुड़े जो मुद्दे हैं वो सदस्यों ने उठाए। लेकिन संसद भवन परिसर के अंदर अगर ये कह सकते हैं कि तमाम जो मध्य प्रदेश से जुड़े जो नेता हैं बीजेपी के, वो मीडिया से बातचीत में कह रहे हैं कि दरअसल जो पहले से ही लगातार बीजेपी ये कह रही थी कि अल्पमत की सरकार है कमलनाथ की सरकार और उन्हें वो बड़े फैसले लेने और ट्रांसफ़र पोस्टिंग का अधिकार नहीं है, जो बावजूद इसके किए जा रहे थे और उसको लेकर एक आपत्ति उठाई जा रही थी। और साथ ही साथ ये भी कहा गया कि दरअसल जब 6 मंत्रियों के इस्तीफे स्वीकार कर लिए गए थे तो फिर 16 बागी विधायकों के इस्तीफे स्वीकार करने में इतनी देरी क्यों की गई। और अब आप जिस तरह से ट्वीट देखें, शिवराज सिंह चौहान जो सत्यमेव जयते लिख रहे हैं, इसके साथ ही साथ राकेश सिंह जो पूर्व अध्यक्ष हैं मध्य प्रदेश बीजेपी के, वो कह रहे हैं कि पट्टी मुट्ठी बांधने से सूरज निकलना नहीं बंद हो जाता। तो एक तरह से बीजेपी में खुशी का माहौल है और अब इंतजार इस बात का हो रहा है, जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि अब इस बात की तैयारी हो रही है कि जो अगली सरकार का एक तरह से जब गठन होगा, जिसको बीजेपी उम्मीद कर लेके चल रही है, और उसको लेकर एक तरह से देखें तो अब बीजेपी उस जश्न के माहौल में धीरे धीरे आते हुए दिखाई दे रही है। यहाँ जो तमाम बीजेपी के जो मध्य प्रदेश से जुड़े नेता हैं वो भी, और हम जानते हैं कि जो मध्य प्रदेश से भोपाल से जो भी बता रहे थे हमारे सहयोगी संवाददाता, तो निश्चित तौर पर बीजेपी की एक तरह से कहें तो रणनीतिक जीत भी हुई है और ये मानकर चल रही थी कि कमलनाथ सरकार को इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा, और वही हुआ है।
Definitely, that's what has happened, because he really had no option after the speaker accepted the resignations of the 16 MLAs. Let me go back to Deepak Jain in Bhopal. And Deepak, whether the BJP stakes claim to form the next government in Madhya Pradesh, or the governor invites the BJP, perhaps first the BJP might have to choose a fresh legislative party leader considering the changed circumstances, and the meeting, I believe, is scheduled for today as well. What do we know about that?
देखिए, जिस तरीके से अब पूरा सियासी जो घटनाक्रम होगा वो इस ओर आगे बढ़ेगा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो है उसे अगर राज्यपाल यहाँ पर बुलाते हैं और इनवाइट करते हैं कि आप सरकार के गठन कीजिए, तो ऐसे में जो विधायक दल की बैठक होगी उसमें नए नेता का चयन किया जाएगा। अभी जो हमें खबर मिल रही है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो नेता हैं, गोपाल भार्गव जो नेता प्रतिपक्ष थे इस समय पे, और शिवराज सिंह चौहान जो पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री हैं, उनके साथ सभी 106 विधायक जो थे वो विधानसभा पहुंचे थे, और विधानसभा पहुंचकर उन्होंने विधानसभा अध्यक्ष और उपाध्यक्ष से मुलाकात की, और उन्हें चूंकि आज का दिन जो तय किया गया था 2 बजे का जो समय तय किया था, उसी के हिसाब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी चली है कि 2 बजे वो विधानसभा के अंदर थी और उन्होंने विधानसभा अध्यक्ष और उपाध्यक्ष से मुलाकात भी की। लेकिन चूंकि फ्लोर टेस्ट की स्थिति नहीं बन रही है, ऐसे में अब जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सारे विधायक हैं वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी कार्यालय पहुंचे हैं, और वहां से फिर उसके बाद वो लंच के लिए मूव कर रहे हैं। उसके बाद भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ये जो विधायक दल है अब बैठक करेगा। अगर राज्यपाल लालजी टंडन जो हैं वो न्योता देते हैं उन्हें, तो वो यहाँ पर आएंगे, या शाम तक वो वेट करेंगे और अपना जो यहाँ पर दावा है वो प्रस्तुत करेंगे कि हम 106 विधायकों का सबसे बड़ा दल है इस समय मध्य प्रदेश में, और सरकार गठन हमें करने का न्योता राज्यपाल द्वारा दिया जाए।
I'm sure these events will take place at a fairly fast clip, and we'll keep track of those developments with you as well, Deepak and Shailendra. For the meanwhile, thank you for joining us. Okay, now the 4 men convicted of the gang rape and murder of Delhi woman on the 16th of December back in 2012 have been hanged at pre-dawn today. It is indeed a memorable day for the country in the battle for justice. After fighting the long legal battle, all the 4 convicts have been hanged and justice has been delivered to Nirbhaya. Nirbhaya's parents have been elated on the hanging of all the 4 convicts, and they dedicated the day to all women of the country, indeed the world.
The 7-year-old long wait was over when all 4 convicts were hanged. After several delays and pleas, the Delhi court ordered its decision and the rapists were hanged till death. In the last few months, all 4 convicts filed petition in the Supreme Court in a bid to reduce their sentence to life imprisonment. But the top court rejected their petitions, leaving the convicts with no other legal recourse.
जिस तरीके से निर्भया के लिए हम सब लोग एकजुट होकर के न्याय की मांग कर रहे थे और जो फाइट कर रहे थे, आज वो फाइनल मोहर लग गई है। माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने जो पवन गुप्ता का 32 का जुडिशियल रिव्यू था उसको रिजेक्ट कर दिया। सुबह 5:30 बजे इन सारे कन्विक्टेड को हैंग किया जाएगा और निर्भया के साथ जो दरिंदगी की थी उसकी इन सारे कन्विक्टेड को सजा मिलेगी।
The emotional mother expressed her happiness and dedicated the day to all daughters of the country. She also thanked the judiciary and the government. Nirbhaya's father termed the wait for justice as painful and agonizing, but asserted that finally justice has been served.
आज का दिन हमारी बच्चियों के नाम, हमारी महिलाओं के नाम, क्योंकि आज का दिन निर्भया को इंसाफ मिला, पूरे देश के बच्चियों को इंसाफ मिला। मैं सभी लोगों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ। खासकर अब देर से ही सही इंसाफ मिला। मैं अपने जुडिशरी को, अपने न्याय व्यवस्था को, अपने राष्ट्रपति महामहिम को, अपने सरकारों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि जिस तरह से निर्भया के केस में डिले टैक्टिक्स अपनाई गई, एक एक करके पटिशन डाली गई, लेकिन जिस तरह से पटिशन डाली गई उसी तरह से हमारी अदालतों ने सक्रिय होकर एक एक पटिशन को खारिज किया।
निर्भया के लिए दिन ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे देश की महिलाओं का दिन है, न्याय का दिन है, सुरक्षा का दिन है, बहुत बड़ा दिन है। इस दिन को हम कितने भी व्याख्या कर लें कम पड़ जाएगा, क्यों कि आप जहां से भी आपको खबर मिलती होगी हर जगह से एक ही होगा कि निर्भया को आज न्याय मिल गया, हम खुश हैं।
Hundreds of people gathered outside the Tihar Central Jail ahead of the hanging. The moment the convicts were hanged, people raised the slogan, Nirbhaya Zindabad. People from across the nation celebrated the long-awaited justice. Some also carried posters thanking the judiciary.
ये बहुत बड़ी जीत है, असत्य की सत्य की जीत है। आज एक रामन, एक दुर्गति, एक दरिंदों का अंत हुआ है।
सभी बेटियां अब अपने आप को कहीं ना कहीं सुरक्षित महसूस करेंगी और क्रिमिनल्स अभी पूरी तरह चुप तो नहीं बैठेंगे, पर मैं ये ज़रूर कहूँगी कि उन्हें इस बात का एहसास हो चुका है कि न्याय देर से ही सही पर मिलेगा ज़रूर।
The Delhi High Court awarded the death sentence to all 4 convicts, Mukesh Singh, Pawan Gupta, Vinay Sharma and Akshay Thakur, for the first time in 2013. The 23-year-old physiotherapy student died from her injuries days after being assaulted by 6 men on a moving bus. The horrific crime triggered a firestorm of protest in India in ways that had not really been seen before.
For Nirbhaya's parents, it has been a long and painful journey to get justice for their daughter. But this battle, they fought tirelessly and ensured that not only Nirbhaya get justice, but the existing loopholes in the judicial system must be addressed as soon as possible. With cameraman Mohit Joshi in New Delhi, Vikas Sarthi for Doordarshan News.
And reacting on what happened early in the morning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the nation has to be built with a strong focus on women empowerment, where there is emphasis on equality and opportunity. In a tweet, he said, and I quote, "Our Nari Shakti has excelled in every field." While saying justice has prevailed, he urged it is of utmost importance to ensure dignity and safety of women. Union Minister Smriti Irani also hailed the execution of Nirbhaya's convicts and remarked that justice was delayed but has finally been delivered.
मैंने वर्षों से एक माँ का संघर्ष देखा है अपनी बेटी के लिए, न्याय के लिए। आज सुबह वो आशा के लिए नई आशा लेकर आई कि भले ही इंसाफ होने में देर लगी, लेकिन अंतोगत्वा इंसाफ हुआ। ये संदेश है देश में हर उस व्यक्ति के लिए जो दुस्साहस करता है महिला के खिलाफ। ये संदेश है हर उस व्यक्ति के लिए जिसे लगता है कि महिला का वो बलात्कार कर पाएंगे और कानून के शिकंजे में नहीं आएंगे। ये संदेश है हर उस अपराधी के लिए कि one day the law will catch up with you.
And now in Midday Prime's time for all the updates from the world of business. Well, the equity benchmark Sensex surged over 500 points in opening session on Friday on hopes of an economic stimulus after Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced a financial task force to take necessary action to combat the COVID-19 pandemic's economic blowout. ONGC IT stocks like HCL Tech and TCS and Hindustan Unilever lifted the Sensex up 1,500 points or 5.2% to 29,790 levels. The Nifty's sectoral indices were trading mixed. Nifty IT index gained the most besides Nifty FMCG index, and Nifty metal index also gained. Nifty bank index recovered over 1,000 points of intraday lows. Now, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has warned that a global recession is a near certainty, and current national responses to the coronavirus pandemic will not address the global scale and complexity of the crisis. He also urged coordinated, decisive and innovative policy action from the world's leading economies.
Wildfire, especially in the most vulnerable regions of the world, it would kill millions of people. As we need to immediately move away from a situation where each country is undertaking its own health strategies to one that ensures in full transparency a coordinated global response, including helping countries that are less prepared to tackle the crisis. Governments must give the strongest support to the multilateral effort to fight the virus, led by the World Health Organization, whose appeals must be fully met. The health catastrophe makes clear that we are only as strong as the weakest health system. Global solidarity is not only a moral imperative, it is in everyone's interests.
Let's now take a look at what's making news across the globe. Now, Sri Lanka has ordered countrywide curfew to be imposed from 6 p.m. today to 6 a.m. on Monday to tackle the COVID-19 situation. Total of 59 people have tested positive so far in that country. Over 250 are under observation. Most of these people are those who have returned from high-risk countries like Italy and Korea. The police had earlier requested Sri Lankaners returning from Korea and Italy earlier this month to submit their details to the police as they were not put on quarantine. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa requested Sri Lankan nationals who had returned from other countries to act responsibly. The situation in Italy remains alarming. Coronavirus has killed more people in Italy than in any other country after deaths there rose by 427 within a day yesterday. The number of deaths now stand at 3,405, which is more than in China where the virus originated last year. A lockdown has been imposed on the 12th of March in Italy, and that has been extended beyond the original 25th of March end date. Nearly all Italians have been told to stay at home. Despite these measures, the number of new cases and deaths has continued to spiral. And the Chinese city of Wuhan, the original epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic, and the surrounding Hubei province has reported no new cases in the last 24 hours, providing hope in the global fight against the virus. China also reported 34 new cases in the past 24 hours, all among those who had recently returned to the country. While the country's health ministry did not report any new cases, it recorded 8 new deaths. China has officially reported 3,245 deaths since registering the first case at the end of last year. US President Donald Trump has called on US health regulators to expedite potential therapies aimed at treating COVID-19 amid the fast-spreading coronavirus outbreak, saying it will lead to a breakthrough while a vaccine is still under development. Trump, speaking at a news conference, pointed to efforts on Gilead Sciences Inc.'s experimental antiviral drug remdesivir and the generic anti-malarial drug hydrochloroquine, saying he had called on the US Food and Drug Administration to streamline its regulatory approval process.
A drug called chloroquine, and some people would add to it hydroxychloroquine. So chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine. Now this is a common malaria drug. It's also a drug used for strong arthritis. Somebody has pretty serious arthritis. Also uses this in a somewhat different form. We're going to be able to make that drug available almost immediately, and that's where the FDA has been so great. They've gone through the approval process. It's been approved, and they did it. They took it down from many, many months to immediate. So we're going to be able to make that drug available.
So that's what's happening in the US to combat coronavirus. And now it's time to get you all the updates from the world of sports. An Olympic cauldron was ignited in Japan on Friday with a flame carried from Greece, with officials again pledging that the Tokyo 2020 Games will proceed despite mounting pressure to halt the world's biggest sporting event due to the coronavirus pandemic. The flame arrived at Japan Air Self-Defense Forces Matsushima base, but no spectators were present for the ceremony. Organizers have repeatedly said that the games, set to run from the 24th of July till the 9th of August, will be going ahead, but as the rapid spread of the virus brings the sports world to a virtual standstill, fears are growing that the Olympics may be postponed or cancelled. The Serbian government is set to press charges against the country's Real Madrid striker Luka Jovic for breaking his mandatory 28-day coronavirus quarantine. Serbia declared a state of emergency on Sunday to curb the coronavirus outbreak in the Balkan nation. One of the measures is a 28-day quarantine for all Serbian citizens travelling home from European countries most affected by the virus, including Spain. Serbian media reported that the international striker had returned to Serbia from Madrid earlier this week to visit his girlfriend after soccer matches in Spain's La Liga were suspended. The 22-year-old denied rumours that he had broken Real Madrid's own quarantine to travel to Serbia in a statement published on the website. The Spanish Ministry of Health put the latest coronavirus toll at more than 17,000 confirmed cases and 767 fatalities on Thursday, while Serbia has so far registered 97 confirmed cases and no deaths. And now it's time for the softer side of the hard news, which is Live Prime. In Israel, applause rang out in major cities to honor medical teams who are battling the coronavirus pandemic. Israel has 529 confirmed coronavirus cases, and Prime Minister Netanyahu has said that he will issue lockdown orders unless people step up compliance with guidelines, urging them to stay at home. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry has limited gatherings to no more than 10 people. Also, many businesses have reduced staff, while restaurants have shifted to delivery-only operations and public transport has been cut back. However, the country's supermarkets remain open. And that's all we have at the moment in Midday Prime, but all the latest will continue right here on DD News and DD India with, of course, all the developments that have been taking place, all the updates related to the coronavirus outbreak in the country as well as the world. Stay tuned.